WD-40. If I shear them off, it's not so bad, they're only bolts. I'd just rather not damage the plastic parts. More WD-40. Yes. Yay, first bolt. I will get back to you when I've got the next one out. Right, so after some work with a Dremel, finally got that one undone. We'll worry about those two on the end of there later. Next step, well, I've got these two adjuster 10mm. That's about all I can see that I can get out with a spanner. We'll work out how to get the wheels off in a bit. I will be back to you once I've got these loosened. You don't need to see that, it's going to be a faff. Catch you in a minute. Be back. Okay, so got the adjusters out. Where's my other glove? There it is. So yeah, got the adjusters out, rusted nylox. I'm sure we'll get those to work again though, doesn't look too hard. But now we're at the seized part. There's quite a lot of rust in the ends of the cutters here. Seized absolutely, oh no, there is movement there. Yep, there is movement. That's a good start then. Still got to get it apart. And from what I can see, I can't see any bolts, can't see any more nuts. Everything else, that looks like that's welded in there. That's welded in. So the only way to get to these gears behind these wheels. Now I've pulled one of the end caps off, you can't see anything down there, it's just a tube. But there are two holes in the wheels here. I don't see anything else that's going to be of any use. I'm assuming some sort of machine put this together, so okay, what we'll do, we'll pop this end cap off just in case there's a difference. They're just a plastic thing. Screwdriver. That's going for a bigger one. I see rust. That's a good start. Gotcha. So just a quick blow clear. No, that goes straight through. Yep, that's just a straight pipe, straight down the hole. So, how do these wheels come off? Are they push fits? I'll bet there's some little plastic clips or something. Okay, I am going to have a poke and a prod and see if I can work it out, and as soon as I do I will be back. Well, I'm back again. The first thing I tried to do, just out of pure interest, was just pull the wheel and see what happened, and it moved. So I'm wondering if the black cap just held the wheel on. It's still moving. I can see a gap down the back of the wheel. Can't be this easy, can it? Oh, it's coming. God, am I deluding myself? Is that the last? Come on. Let's try it. Cool. No, that one's on there tight. More of the good juice. Loving this nozzle. Come back to you when I get this wheel off. Okay, well, it turns out they're just a push fit. This one's got a gear up the inside, got a ratchety plastic cog. Looks like a pin. Right. I'm assuming the same on this side, so I'll come back to you when I'm done. So we're back. I've finally got this wheel off. It's only a press fit, but there's so much rust on it, it just would not come off. Let's see, we got. Right, better sort these wheels out. So that's the left wheel. That's the right wheel. That's the left cog. No. Yeah. Goes on there. Surprisingly, that little pin just falls out, which is a good thing. This is all welded together. I don't see any way. Oh, hang on, where's that? There's a spring in here, and it's rusted, well rusted. But this is all welded together, and I can't quite see how. No, even if you pushed that through on the spring, it would still not come out of there. So whatever I do to this, I'm going to have to do in situ, it seems. Anyway, good start. Good start. Okay, when I figure out what's going to happen with these, I will be back to you. Okay, so welcome back. We've got an issue. Obviously there's all the rust on the thing, but this is pretty tight. Now I don't know, I'll bring you in for a closer look. Now down in here there is a spring, and I believe behind it is a bearing, and on that side there's also a bearing. Now they are properly rusted. Let's see if I can get a better shot at this for you. So there's your spring. What looks like a bearing behind it, and then at that end is the same. Now the buttons do turn. At that end it looks like the bearing's working okay, if tight. This end, on the other hand, the whole thing turns. Now, that is very rusty in there. Now, it obviously can't come out this side. Doesn't look like it can come out that side. And it's the same over here. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the loose rust off it and all the paint that I can get off it. And then I'm going to give it an electrolytic rust bath and see how much of that we can get off it and then take it from there. So I will do the laborious bit and I will be back to you when we've got some paint off this thing. Okay, so I've scraped off as much rust as I think I need to. I've got a couple of holes in it. Got a little hole there, look. There'll be some filler work. Obviously I'm not I want to use this mower, so yeah. It's a Panther 30 from what I can see on the label. There's a little bit more there I might get rid of. And then, yeah, I'm going to set up the electrolysis tank and we'll give this a few hours and see how it comes out. See you in a little while. So, some progress has been made. I've been at it about an hour now, but this now spins, which is a good thing. It was pretty much seized. Obviously it's not perfect, and I've still got to dip it in the rust, do the electrolysis thing, so, but just the fact it does that gives me hope. Right, I'll come back to it. Okay, just a quick catch up. Took a bit of fiddling to get her in the tank. It's just in there now and she's fizzling away. So we will come back to that. What am I running at the moment? 12.9 volts at just under 2 amps. I'll take a look at it in a little while, make sure, because if you go too high with the ampage you can end up with pitting apparently. So yeah, I'll come back to this shortly. You can. Okay, so I've had this sitting in the rust remover for a little while. This has freed up, which is nice, but there is an issue. If you look closely at that bearing, it's spinning, but it's loose in the hole. That's okay, I can live with that. The other end, as you can see, it's so rusted I can't get it out of there. So what I think I'm going to do is just pack as much grease in there as I can. Same at that end. This isn't supposed to be a permanent fixture to the garden. I just need a mower right now to deal with that out there. So yeah, other bits all came out okay. I've got to wash the wheels, etc, etc. But this bit is the important bit. So that one is spinning in its bearing, which is okay. That one, the whole bearing's rotating with it, but she spins fast enough to mow grass, and that's what matters. So I will get back to you shortly. Okay, so we'll give it a bit of a paint. Obviously it's not going to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. I need to mow that. So this is all this is for. So I've given it a bit of paint. You can still see state of the rust. There's still holes in it, but she still spins. So I'm going to get it back together, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Join me soon. Okay, so got it back together. Let's say it's a little tatty, but I don't care. But the important thing is, look, when it rolls, it was seized solid when I got it, remember? It actually turns now when I roll it. So I have now run out of paint, so I think I'm just going to chuck this handle back on for now and see if it mows the grass. If it does, I'll get back to you. Okay, so after some repair work, we have a mower. Question is, does it work? We are about to find out. Let's put that there. Where's the glass? There's the grass collection box. Right, and well, it turns. Let's see if it actually picks up grass. I see it's stuck on something. Right, it has trouble with sticks and stones. Now remember this. Trying to do this one-handed. It keeps catching stones. I may have to go a little, get a bit of adjustment on it. Right, well I would say that's a yes. There's definitely grass in the box. I'm going to have to do a bit more work on this. So this has all been levelled and reseeded, so it's not completely flat, and the mower's having a bit of trouble with the stones, but I reckon that's job done. Next project coming from the shed.